How's everyone doing? All right. There we go. There we go. Welcome. TCGplayer Seller Gathering, GAMA 2024. Woo! Seriously, tonight is all about you. Tonight is to say thank you. Thank you for being our partners. Thank you for everything you do for the community. So I want to say thank you. Grab some drinks, have some fun, hang out, relax. I want to say thank you. Also, want to share a bit of what TCGplayer is up to help you out. And then, drinks aren't free, no free lunch. We want to hear from you. They are free. But we want to hear from you. That's what you got to do. You got to give us feedback. You got to tell us, okay, yeah, did what Rob say make sense? So my name is Rob Bigler. I'm CEO of TCGplayer. I have had the honor and the privilege of leading this team for almost a year now. GAMA last year, I think I was 3 days on the job. So it's good to see a lot of familiar faces again and to meet new ones. So if I haven't met you, hopefully I meet you tonight. So awesome to have you here. Thank you for everything you do for the community. This past year, it's been transformational for TCGplayer. First thing I did when I started is I listened. I listened to GAMA, to everything that you guys were saying. And I listened to feedback like from Megan and the seller growth team and everything that we were hearing from you, all the feedback from the customer support team, the surveys. Thank you for filling those out. They make a difference. Because what we did when we listened, we're like, oh, wow, we're doing some things really good. And then there's a lot of room for improvement. And we stack ranked. We're like, okay, this is what the sellers say they need. These are your biggest needs. And then we said, you know what we're going to do next? We're going to work on those needs. Because if that's what can help you the most. So what are your top needs? Let's go work on those. So we refocused. We stopped doing everything else. So we could focus on what is going to help the seller community the most. And that's what we focused on. And then it's a little bit internal. But in order to make sure that we achieve those goals, that we achieve that strategy of helping you out with your top needs, we restructured our teams. So first thing, we created a seller experience team. And that took, we were working on seller, but we had little bits and pieces of teams working on seller. And Stephanie will come up, she'll talk about it. We merged that together into a seller experience team. It was awesome. And then a digitization team. We had Roka and we had QuickList and we had mobile, different teams working on digitizing inventory. Let's bring all that team together. And then we also joined forces with eBay. Like best practice sharing, AIs, tools on the back end, terms, like all sorts of things to help the employees and the teams out on the back end. And that was a powerful restructuring. And then the exciting stuff started to happen because then it started to click. It started to click. There's a lot more that we have to do. And I'm excited to bring some people up to talk about that. But it started to click. We had the best year ever, high growth. And what I'm excited about for that, our growth means your growth. And that's what it's all about is like, when we win, you win. We win together. So again, thank you for being here. This is awesome. Now it's my privilege to introduce 3 people who are going to talk tonight. So first up, it's going to be Josh Price, who leads buyer and marketing and buyer engagement. The top need we heard from you, bring us the buyers. Bring buyers in. So Josh is going to talk about what we're doing to bring more buyers to the site. And then Stephanie is going to talk, Stephanie who leads seller experience, she's going to talk about what kind of programs do we have to help you succeed and build trust on the platform? And then Jason Bernstein leads our digitization team. We also heard from you, like one of the biggest challenges, how do I take these boxes of cards, identify the card, price the card, organize the card, and list the card at high volume profitably? So Jason's going to talk about that. So before I invite Josh up, we got a fun little sizzle reel.
As a trusted partner to small businesses and local hobby shops, TCGplayer is committed to providing an exceptional customer experience. there's huge opportunity and potential in front of us. Together, I am confident that we will revolutionize the trading card game industry.
Thank you, Rob. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. My name is Josh Price, and I lead the TCGplayer marketing team. That includes our brand, buyer acquisition, engagement, retention, as well as partnerships and events like this amazing one here tonight. I've spent my entire career working and helping small businesses grow their businesses on e-commerce marketplaces, connecting buyers and sellers alike. And I've been a TCGplayer for about a year and a half. Rob mentioned we are continuously talking with and surveying our sellers. And what we hear most consistently from you all is that you want more buyers. In 2023, we saw significant buyer growth and our best ever Cyber Weekend. And now I want to share a little bit about what we're going to do this year to continue driving more growth for you. First, we're going to continue investing where our buyers are, bringing a wider and a deeper base of buyers to the TCGplayer marketplace. We're going to continue investing in and optimizing all of our channels across the internet. We're also going to publish even more content this year. Last year, we launched the new Disney Lorcana vertical. And as you saw in the video, we launched TCGplayer Edge, which is a premium video series helping Magic the Gathering players learn tips from pros to help gain a competitive advantage over their friends. We're also going to move towards a more personalized shopping experience, making it easier for buyers to find and purchase the games that they love to buy. So a Magic player will find Magic the Gathering cards, a Pokemon player will find Pokemon, and so on. We're also partnering closer with publishers. As you may have seen recently, we launched a partnership with UVS Games, providing all buyers on the platform a Godzilla Day promo card if they made a purchase. We are also partnering with publishers to add new games to the marketplace. Since GAMA last year, we added 6 new games, and we're not going to stop there, bringing more hobbyists to the community and buyers for you. So I shared a little bit about how we're going to continue driving buyers for you this year. Now I'd like to introduce Stephanie Mims, who's going to share how we're going to elevate the seller experience. Thank you very much.
All right, Josh. So great to hear what you and the team are doing. Everybody give a hand to Josh. Woo! Yeah. All right, Josh Price. Yeah. Anyway, hi, my name is Stephanie Mims, and I'm so excited to be here with all of you this evening. This is actually my first GAMA, and I am super happy to be here and have the opportunity to speak with all of you. So a little bit before I get talking about the seller experience team, let me share a little bit about myself. In addition to being an avid Pikachu fan, I am an avid customer advocate. I joined TCG about 2 years ago, and prior to that, I spent over 20 years running global customer operations at a large technology company. And we focused on technology, people, and building organizations that delight our customers. And when I came here, I have to say, I love TCGplayer, and I love what all of you do for the community. My introduction to Pikachu and Pokemon came through my kids, whether it was learning the characters or the games. And my son is constantly at a local game store playing in Pokemon tournaments. And I see the positive experience that has on his life. And I am here because I appreciate what all of you do, and I want to help you all to be able to pay that forward for generations to come. So let's talk a little bit, about seller experience. As Rob mentioned earlier, we just put the seller experience team together last year because we realized we had nobody in the organization that was thinking about your needs end to end and how do we help support them. Our mission is to improve operations to help you grow and thrive. That is what the entire team is focused on. And we do that by working on 4 different areas. We focus on people, process, policy, and technology. So let me give you a little example what those things are. So from a people perspective, we have added over 50% more staff to our US customer support team. Okay. We've tripled the size of our seller marketing team, and we've stood up a trust and safety organization that's currently out there looking for and kicking fraudsters off the platform. Yeah, get them off. All right. From a process perspective, that trust and safety team is out there figuring out ways to improve processes to identify those fraudsters. In their work over the past year, they've reduced chargebacks by over 50%, and they've reduced refunds from fraudulent sellers or based on fraudulent sellers' work by 14. Okay, so we're kicking them off the platform. From a policy perspective, our goal is to provide transparent and easy to understand policies and updated fee structure that supports your ability to grow and thrive. Couple of examples here. You probably all saw we increased the minimum shipping fee for small orders on the platform in order to help all of you. You will also see, yes. You will also see later this month us doing further updates to our policies, like time-bounding refunds for missing packages. Yeah? All right. Okay. As well as we are going to be rebranding and changing our buyer safeguard to be our TCGplayer market safeguard that balances both buyer and seller protections. All right. I like it. As Rob mentioned, we're here to listen to all of you. And one of the things that we have done in the seller experience team is build up and put together a seller engagement team. Bianca Cummings leads that team. Bianca, where are you? Raise your hand. Woo, there she is. Bianca's role and her team are focused on gathering your feedback and then working to integrate your feedback into our business decisions and then provide back to you what we actually did with your feedback. So truly making that closed loop. She's going to be working on going through all the feedback we get here, the annual surveys, and oh, by the way, there's an Ask Me Anything box sitting over here, and there'll be one over at the booth where you can put in your feedback, your thoughts, your ideas, anything you want, and we'll come back to you with information based on what you asked for. So fill up her box and make her really busy. So one of the things that we believe is important is elevating the seller experience. We plan to do that two ways. One is through education, and one is through having expertise or resources for you. From an education perspective, I mentioned earlier how we've expanded our seller marketing team. That seller marketing team is focused on building content that helps you understand the platform capabilities as well as market trends. We're also working on more self-serve capabilities so you can get answers when you want, and building out educational materials that are important to you. We've heard you want more on conditioning standards and expectations from buyers. Our marketing team is led by Sam Bermudez. Sam, where are you? All right. Woo! And then I'm super excited to talk to you about our seller growth and success team. Our seller growth and success team is led by Anthony Ferrara. There's Anthony. Woo! And I know I'm going to get lots of whooping here. Megan Burns. Woo! Yeah. We have such tremendous expertise and experience within our seller growth and success team. And I'm so excited to have all of you engage with them. One example of some work that our team is putting together and providing for you is our understocked and in-demand report so that you all can see what are the hot things buyers are out there looking for on the market. And the thing I'm most excited about is our Growth Acceleration Program, or GAP program, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that now. What is our Growth Acceleration Program, or GAP program? This program is intended to help sellers grow and thrive, understanding capabilities and understanding ways to scale up your businesses more quickly. We started this program back last August, and we are recruiting for the third wave of sellers to be in this next session. So anybody, if you're interested, go find Megan, go find Anthony, all right? Little bit of facts about the GAP program. From the last two phases of folks who have been a part of this program, we are reporting out that they're seeing on average a 20% increase in daily sales after being a part of this program. And in some instances, we have examples of people growing their daily sales by 50 to almost 77%. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Yes. So if you want to know more about it, there is going to be a seminar at noon tomorrow in room L6. Please go sign up and please find the team. It's an incredible group of folks. Okay? Great. So hopefully from what you've heard me talk about today, we are all here for you. Okay? And 2024 has me so excited that we're going to continue to listen and find ways to accelerate our work to support you in your growth so that you can thrive. And at that end, we're now going to talk about technology, and I'm going to bring to stage my esteemed colleague, Jason Bernstein, who's going to talk to you about digitization. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jason Bernstein. I'm head of digitization here at TCGplayer. I joined TCGplayer 3 years ago to head strategy here, and while I was doing that, I learned a lot about our customers, mostly you guys and your needs. And similar to the seller side of things, what we realized is digitization is a huge need that we did not have a dedicated organization for. And so very recently, we stood up a digitization organization. We've got a lot to work on here, but we're led by a North Star of 4 things that Rob talked about earlier: identification, pricing, listing, and organization at scale. We've got an incredible team that we've pulled together for it. Jim Orahood, you'll meet tomorrow. He's the GM of Roka Robotics. John Carroll over there is our head of engineering at Roka. He works miracles, and I don't know where Vince is. Vince, give a shout. Vince Scalabrino is head of product for digitization. Those are the guys you're going to need to talk to. You've mostly probably used some of our digitization solutions. You've used our mobile app, which is heavy on the identification side of things. You've possibly used QuickList, which is all about pricing and listing, and you've used Roka, which is all about actually organizing the cards physically. Weirdly, all 3 of those are running 3 different vision algorithms. They've all got different front ends, different back ends. We're working on changing that. We're taking the best-in-class Roka algorithm, we're putting it in the cloud, and we're going to push it to our other products and services so that you're getting all of the capabilities of a Roka in whatever device you're using. The first one to get that benefit is QuickList. We're calling the next generation QuickList Plus. That's a working title. Go yell at Vince if you have better ideas. We don't like it either. First off, we're getting that Roka algo in there. That means you're going to get 98% recognition. You're going to get set detection. It's going to be fast. It's going to be awesome. But we listened to you guys, and what we heard was that you really have a lot of trouble with the workflows in QuickList today as well. And so we're redesigning the workflows from the ground up with a focus on speed to list, workflow flexibility, and core stability, so this can be a critical part of your business. We've talked a lot about what we're doing with the Roka algorithm, but what are we doing with Roka itself? First off, Pokemon, we've cracked older sets. So Pokemon is out of beta now. If you have a Pokemon machine, you might have noticed already older sets are working a lot better. This is a finished product on the Pokemon side of things. Secondly, we constantly hear more games, more games. I've heard it a couple times today already. Starting in April, you can do Lorcana on any Magic or Pokemon machine. And this is a big thank you to those of you that have been with us for all this time. The Roka Max is out. We have 3 units in the field today. We've got a unit at the convention center that you can go see actively sorting cards. Yes, it is sorting Lorcana at the center. We are working on more image recognition on that front, but we need your input. We want to hear, what games do you want? What sortation algorithms do you need that you're not getting? And what capabilities would be most helpful for you on the Roka side of things? Similarly, on hardware, we've got Max out. That's great. We're on to the next thing. What do you guys need? We think we're going to build a high velocity, high volume sifter at maybe a lower price point, but we don't know if that exactly meets your needs. Again, Go talk Jim and John's ears off tomorrow. We want to hear what your ideas are for this product line so it can continue to grow to meet your needs. The team has a lot of work ahead of us, but again, we're focused on that North Star: identification, organization, pricing, and listing. We want to take your boxes of cardboard and those shelves and those dusty back rooms and turn those into money so that your staff can focus on things that they want to be doing more and that you want them to be doing more. We want to be able to help you accept more trade-ins from your customers by being able to rapidly recognize, digitize, and price whatever's in their random shoebox. And we want to help you prepare orders for scale and shipment, hopefully on TCGplayer, in ways that you have not previously with organization solutions like Roka. So we're super excited to hear from you. Please, please, please come talk to us. Tell us what your needs are on the digitization side. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to Megan to close us out on the logistics.
We did.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. We always love this event. It's a highlight of our year. Louisville, hey, like this is a new place for us, and it's great to see all these new faces. We love coming here. Obviously, we did some big sharing about the things that we're working on that are available now and also what we're aiming for in the future, but we can't do that without you. So I think you heard thematically throughout the night, we're truly here to connect with you. We want to hear from you in product team deep dives at the booth, seminars, even tonight through lots of networking. So thank you, Stephanie, for telling us all about the seller experience team. There's so much incredible work going. Josh talked about all of the work his amazing team does, bringing buyers to your store every single day, not just for Cyber Week, but really they work all year round. And of course, Quick List, man, I mean, that's something that the community has been asking for. So please make a point. We're here to visit with you and come see us. We're at booth 426. We've got 2 amazing seminars going. Stephanie talked about the Accelerating Online. That is our GAP program. It's Growth Acceleration Program. And it's a free program. And come learn about it. By the nature of the fact that you're here at GAMA, you're eligible to enroll with our team. So we'd love to have you in the program. Come see us, come to the seminars, and we look forward to mixing with you here tonight. Have a great time.